Good afternoon again, folks. As you can see here, I have reinforced the frame just a bit. Still got some sawdust from drilling, but more so. 2 screws. Same over here. And a new stockpile of pop. Straight from Aldi's. Called Mountain Frost. So here's the top. Pretty flush to the top. Again, screws are straight up and down. Everyone likes a little OCD or CDO. So I will turn it on and show you how stable it is. Let me try to hold this over here while I turn it on. I'll back away to show. As you can see, there's no wobble. Even though the pulley is wobbling, but as we can see, no wobble. And as we see, no wobble. It wasn't so much of the big 14-inch pulley being out of center 1/8 inch on the diameter. Total run out 1/8 inch. So that means 1/16 of an inch out of center, I guess. Maybe just 1/8 inch total out of center would make the whole thing 1/8 inch total out of round. Point is, the legs, the frame, really wasn't sturdy. As it was a prototype, first done, so on and so on. But it was very top heavy, and any little bit of wobble or side to side wobble will go through these legs that are there and continue all the way down, thus giving the machine some wobble. I took the non-drive wheels and bolted this axle hub, the pillow block bearing, and bolted that, moved it away from the drive wheels, and turned the unit on, and I still had a wobble. So it wasn't contact or this wheel, the drive wheel, being out of round just a smidge, even though the non-drive wheels have been trued in. So far, put some 1x1 pieces of wood on there, and it worked out. So I don't have to try and drill a hole. And yes, there's my leftover, my setups and everything, I don't have to try to drill a hole through this hardened washer that I tried to drill. And my drill did not do so good because the washer is hardened. These were the other ones that I was going to drill a 1/8 or 5/8 hole for 1" OD. And yes, these are calipers from Mitutoyo. And this part here and the part there, that is carbide. They are carbide tipped calipers. I paid around $130 for about a good 20 years ago. They're still kicking ass, they're still good. The little plastic thing got broke off, lost, whatever. So all I did was take some wire, bend it over, bend over the ends into the hole so it doesn't snag anywhere. And yes, these are calibration stickers. These calipers have been calibrated, and you can see the dates when it was last calibrated. So, this is sort of my so-called layouts, and in the middle of everything, everyone's got a junk pile. This is my junk pile. Here is the setup that I had for the washers, so I could drill a nice hole through it. Aluminum scrap pieces here, equal size. The washer was going to go here, be held in by the lower part, I'm trying to get low here, be held in by the lower part of these jaws and drilled. Well, coincidentally, that did not happen too good. So, let me just try to show you. That is what I was trying to accomplish. That is my drill hole through washer setup. And here is the drill bit that I had to resharpen twice. Once was just to make sure that it actually had a sharp edge, and it ended up dulling the drill bit. So here, obviously it had a lot left to go, but since the washers are hardened, it just sat there and ground away. But the drill's resharpened for next time, and I was just going to try to use the 5/8. I figure if it's a couple thousandths off, that's not going to be too terrible. So anyway, back to the pop can crusher. So far, no wobble. Cans are crushing through. I don't have any bags hanging. So until more pop cans get drank, obviously there's a bit to go. And my mother also drinks Diet Cherry Coke. So since that's pretty much the only thing that she drinks, and coffee, we get Diet Cherry Coke cans and Mountain Frost cans. Alrighty, you guys have a good evening, and as always, keep crushing. Bye bye.